So I am about 3 years animal-based, 8 months carnivore, and I decided yesterday to do a 5-day carnivore elimination diet. And all that means is I took out the fancy things that I usually do in my fancy carnivore, and I took out, mustard dipping, adding everything but the bagel, adding extra seasonings like paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, some of the other spices. Sometimes I do a dip here, there, if it didn't have seed oils. So I've taken all that out, cheese also, and I'm just having beef, saltwater, fish, and maybe chicken, meat, saltwater fish. So I am noticing that I do not have any carb cravings. That is the number one thing. I over the weekend had a couple glasses of wine with friends, and that always increases my cravings. So all of what I was feeling could have just been alcohol related, but I don't think it was. I think I was eating a little bit more dairy than I wanted to, and that's the main reason why I wanted to do the elimination. So here we are, and I'm feeling like literally I have zero cravings for sugar, which is amazing. And if you're someone who craves sugar all the time, you need to take it out. You need to remove it. You need to look at your diet and look at all the ways you're getting sugar in and remove it. Some of you might need to do it just removing it little by little. Others will do better just doing cold turkey and taking the sugar out, just so you can see exactly how you can feel when you are not fueling yourself off of this constant intake of sugar. So that is the number one thing that I'm noticing. No cravings for sugar. I don't have anything that would drive, there's no carbohydrates in my diet at all. There is carbohydrates in cheese, just so you know. So minimal, but important that you know if you're using cheese as part of your carnivore plan. I'm noticing that my meals are not that exciting, but that's okay. I haven't really had ribeyes yet. I had yesterday, I had a ton of beef sirloin, the one that's already cooked and packaged at Trader Joe's. It's pretty awesome. It's great for on the fly meals. I've been having a lot of eggs. Today I had, for my first meal, I had 6 hard-boiled eggs, all chopped up with some Maldon salt, some butter, and I also did some turkey meat because I'm trying to get rid of some of the organic lunch meat that I bought for my family, and they just didn't use it last week. So I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm just noticing that my meals aren't really that fun, but that's okay because I think if you have any food addiction issues, sometimes it's really good to just take the excitement and pleasure out of every single meal. Not every meal needs to be a party, especially Monday through Friday. Like, I'm not saying that food isn't fun and food can't be a way that you find enjoyment, but not every meal needs to be a super dopamine driving adventure. And so it's kind of nice to get back to the basics and just kind of be eating just to eat, and get energy. I do have a ribeye coming up tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm just noticing that it's kind of fun to just like get back to the basics with meals. So don't get me wrong, just because they feel boring, the meals just kind of feel easy. And that's the other thing. Lost a lot of water weight, it feels like. I feel leaner in my midsection. Definitely alcohol, but also having cheese, excessive cheese and dairy can help you hold on to a little bit of water weight. So in that process, when you are not holding on, you're not having carbohydrates, you really want to think about getting more electrolytes. So I've been using more electrolytes in my water, using more salt on my meals just to make sure that I stay hydrated. And yeah, that's all I've noticed after nearly 36 hours into just the elimination piece of this, where I've just gotten rid of mostly cheese. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm doing this through Friday and probably longer because it feels great.